Elsewhere in Asia, there is news from North Korea. Over the weekend, a uniformed military official appeared on North Korean television to criticize South Korea, saying the North was, quote, compelled to smash it, unquote. And then last week, North Korean officials told a visiting American scholar that they had, quote, weaponized enough plutonium to make several nuclear weapons. To talk about these developments, we are joined by Leon Sigal, once again, of the Social Science Research Council. Mr. Sigal is an expert on North Korea and its nuclear program. Good to see you again.
Thanks.
So what are we to make of these latest developments coming out?
Well, I think the North and South have been going at each other in rhetorically, and they've been escalating as time has gone on, but so far it's rhetorical. It is important that a military guy comes out and says this kind of thing, but as far as we can tell, Kim Jong-il is clearly orchestrating this, and he's got help from the president in South Korea, who's also rhetorically escalating.
Well, and on that issue, South Korea over the last year has dramatically cut back the amount of aid for the North. Is any of this a response by the North to that cutback?
Yes, it's in part. They were on a different track. They were on a negotiating track with the previous two governments, and now you have a government that says, no, we're going to wait and see what you do. We're only going to move reciprocally, and the North is retaliating to that.
Could it be also, we have a new administration, President Obama takes over tomorrow, North Korea sending a signal to him that they are still a threat and still to be reckoned with?
No, I think the message to the United States has been, we want to keep talking to you. We want to keep negotiating. We want to move forward. On the other hand, they have toughened their negotiating position a little bit, and that could turn out to be significant because it makes it harder politically for the Obama administration to put a larger deal on the table.
And the Obama administration has such a heavy plate, but yet it has to deal with this problem. So how should it move forward on this?
Oh, I think the answer is you've got to test whether the North Koreans are willing to give up their nuclear program and their nuclear weapons. And the only way to do that is to put a more significant offer on the table linked to specific steps by the North to denuclearize and see whether they buy it. Until we do that, we don't know what's going on. And as far as we can tell, Kim Jong-il is still very much in charge. We're in a succession period, so they tend to talk a little tougher in these kinds of moments. But as far as we can tell right now, it looks like they clearly want to negotiate with the United States and move ahead. And if they can convince the South Koreans to come along too, they'll negotiate with them as well.
Leon Sigal, as always, thank you very much.
Thanks.